The greatest mistake is not failure. The real tragedy is never daring to begin. Every day, countless dreams die before they are even born. Not because people lack talent, not because they lack opportunity, but because they wait. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait for certainty. They wait for permission. But perfection never arrives. Certainty never comes. Permission is never given. And so the dream fades. Think of the books never written, the songs never sung, the businesses never started, the journeys never taken, all because someone hesitated, all because someone listened to fear. You don't lose because you tried and fell short. You lose because you never stepped forward at all. Fear whispers, "What if you fail?" But the louder truth is, "What if you never even try?" Every success story begins with a risk. Every breakthrough starts with a leap. The pain of effort is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. You don't need certainty. You need courage. You don't need guarantees. You need action. The world doesn't reward the ones who only think. It rewards the ones who move. It rewards the ones who dare. So stop waiting. Stop doubting. Stop holding back. The tragedy is not in falling. The tragedy is in never rising. The tragedy is in never trying. And when your story is told, let it not be said that you waited. Let it not be said that you hesitated. Let it not be said that you never tried. Let it be said that you dared. Let it be said that you rose. Let it be said that you lived. Fear is the first wall. Tells you to wait. Tells you to hide. Tells you to stay safe. But safety is an illusion. The comfort zone is a cage. The longer you stay inside, the smaller your world becomes. Fear is not your enemy. Fear is your compass. It points to the places where growth lives, to the doors you are meant to open, to the challenges that will shape your destiny. Think of fear as a shadow. It grows larger when you stand still, but it shrinks the moment you move toward it. Every step forward makes the shadow fade. Every act of courage makes the fear dissolve. Fear whispers, "Stay here," but courage answers, "Step forward." Fear says, "You might fail," but courage replies, "I might grow." Fear is the voice of hesitation. It is the weight that keeps you grounded, but it is also the signal that you are close to something important. The tragedy is not in feeling fear. The tragedy is in letting fear decide your life. Ask yourself, how many times have you said no to opportunity, not because you couldn't, but because you were afraid? How many times have you silenced your own voice, not because you lacked words, but because you feared judgment? Fear is powerful, yes, but it is not final. It is not permanent. It is not unbeatable. Fear is a test. It asks, "Do you want this enough?" It asks, "Will you step forward anyway?" And the answer must be yes, because every great achievement lives on the other side of fear. Every dream worth chasing requires you to walk through it. Every destiny worth living demands you to face it. Fear is the gatekeeper of growth. It will not move aside willingly. It will not vanish quietly. But when you walk through it, you discover strength you never knew you had. Fear is the shadow before the sunrise. It is darkest before the light. But the light always comes, and when it does, you realize the shadow was never as big as it seemed. So do not wait for fear to disappear. Do not wait for courage to arrive fully formed. Step forward while afraid. Act while uncertain. Move while trembling, because the tragedy is not in fear itself. The tragedy is in surrendering to it. Fear will always be there, but so will courage, and courage is stronger. Failure is not the end. Failure is the proof you had the courage to begin. Failure is the seed of wisdom. Failure is the teacher of resilience. Failure is the doorway to strength. Every master was once a beginner. Every champion was once a struggler. Every leader was once uncertain. But they chose to act. They chose to try. They chose to rise. The ones who change the world are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who fall and rise again. They are the ones who stumble but keep walking. They are the ones who face rejection but keep believing. Think of the stories history remembers. They are not tales of perfection. They are tales of persistence. They are tales of people who failed again and again, but refused to stop. Thomas Edison tested thousands of times before the light bulb worked. J.K. Rowling faced rejection after rejection before Harry Potter was published. Colonel Sanders was turned down hundreds of times before someone believed in his recipe. What do these stories teach us? That failure is not a verdict. Failure is a step. Failure is a teacher. So when failure comes, welcome it, learn from it, rise through it. Failure is the mirror that shows you where to grow. It reveals your weaknesses, but it also reveals your strength. It shows you what you can endure. It shows you what you can survive. Failure is the fire that refines you. It burns away arrogance. It burns away complacency. It burns away illusion. And what remains is resilience. What remains is wisdom. What remains is strength. The tragedy is not in failing. The tragedy is in never daring. The tragedy is in never trying. Ask yourself, what is worse, to fall after trying, or to never try at all? The pain of failure fades. The sting of rejection heals. The disappointment passes. But the pain of regret lasts forever. The pain of what if never leaves. The pain of I should have never disappears. Failure is temporary. Regret is permanent. So choose failure. Choose the risk. Choose the attempt. Because even if you fall, you will rise stronger. Even if you stumble, you will learn. Even if you are rejected, you will grow. Failure is not a wall. It is a doorway. It is not a dead end. It is a detour. It is not a punishment. It is preparation. Every failure prepares you for success. Every rejection prepares you for acceptance. Every setback prepares you for breakthrough. So do not fear failure. Fear regret. Fear hesitation. Fear the tragedy of never trying. Because failure is proof of courage. Failure is evidence of effort. Failure is the mark of those who dared. And when your story is told, let it not be said that you avoided failure. Let it be said that you faced it. Let it be said that you learned from it. Let it be said that you rose through it. Failure is not the end. Failure is the beginning. Failure is the path. Failure is the teacher. Failure is the proof. So rise through failure, grow through failure, live through failure, and never let the tragedy of never trying be the final chapter of your life. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action in spite of fear. Courage is the voice that says, I will try anyway. Fear will always exist. Doubt will always whisper. Uncertainty will always linger. But courage is the decision to move forward. Even when fear, doubt, and uncertainty surround you, you don't need certainty. You need courage. You don't need guarantees. You need action. The world doesn't reward the ones who only think. It rewards the ones who move. It rewards the ones who dare. Courage is the bridge between dream and reality. Without courage, dreams remain fantasies. With courage, dreams become stories. Stories that inspire. Stories that change lives. Stories that echo long after you are gone. Think of the heroes you admire. They were not fearless. They were not invincible. They were human. They felt fear. They faced doubt. But they acted anyway. That is courage. Courage is the spark that ignites persistence. Courage is the seed that grows into resilience. Courage is the foundation of every victory. When you stand at the edge of possibility, courage is the step that takes you forward. When you face rejection, courage is the strength to try again. When you encounter failure, courage is the will to rise. Courage is not loud. Sometimes it is quiet. Sometimes it is the whisper that says, get up. Sometimes it is the small act of showing up, day after day, even when no one notices. Courage is not always dramatic. It is often ordinary. It is the student who studies despite doubt. It is the parent who sacrifices despite fear. It is the worker who keeps striving despite obstacles. It is the dreamer who keeps believing despite setbacks. Courage is the choice to keep going. Courage is the decision to keep trying. Courage is the refusal to quit. Ask yourself, where in your life do you need courage? What dream have you delayed because of fear? What step have you avoided because of doubt? What opportunity have you ignored because of uncertainty? Courage is the answer. Courage is the cure. Courage is the key. The tragedy is not in fear. The tragedy is not in failure. The tragedy is in never finding the courage to try. Courage is the difference between a life of regret and a life of fulfillment. Courage is the difference between a story untold and a story remembered. Courage is the difference between a dream forgotten and a dream lived. So rise with courage, act with courage, live with courage, because courage is the bridge. Courage is the spark. Courage is the foundation. Courage is the proof that you dared. And when your story is told, let it not be said that you lacked courage. Let it be said that you faced fear. Let it be said that you acted anyway. Let it be said that you lived with courage. Stop waiting. Stop doubting. Stop holding back. Action is the cure for fear. Action is the cure for doubt. Action is the cure for regret. Every step forward builds momentum. Every small effort compounds into greatness. Every day you act, you rewrite your future. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for certainty. Do not wait for perfection. The world belongs to those who try. The world belongs to those who dare. The world belongs to those who rise. Action is the bridge between intention and reality. Without action, dreams remain fantasies. Without action, goals remain wishes. Without action, visions remain illusions. But with action, everything changes. With action, ideas become projects. With action, projects become progress. With action, progress becomes success. Think of the countless people who dreamed but never acted. Their ideas stayed locked inside notebooks. Their visions stayed trapped inside their minds. Their potential stayed hidden inside hesitation. Now think of those who acted. They were not always the smartest. They were not always the most talented. They were not always the most prepared. But they acted. They moved. They tried. And because they acted, they created. They built. They achieved. Action is the difference. Action is the key. Action is the proof. Every great invention began with a first step. Every great story began with a first word. Every great journey began with a first move. Action is the spark that ignites momentum. Momentum is the force that carries you forward. And momentum is built only by acting. Again and again, day after day. Do not underestimate small actions. A single page written each day becomes a book. A single workout each day becomes strength. A single decision each day becomes transformation. Small actions compound. Small actions accumulate. Small actions create greatness. The tragedy is not in failing after action. The tragedy is in never acting at all. Ask yourself, what step have you delayed? What call have you avoided? What project have you postponed? What dream have you silenced? Action is the answer. Action is the cure. Action is the key. Do not wait for the perfect plan. Do not wait for the perfect timing. Do not wait for the perfect conditions, because perfection is a myth. Timing is never perfect. Conditions are never ideal, but action makes conditions better. Action creates timing. Action builds opportunity. So act now. Act boldly. Act consistently, because the world does not reward hesitation. It rewards movement. It rewards persistence. It rewards courage expressed through action. And when your story is told, let it not be said that you waited. Let it not be said that you hesitated. Let it not be said that you never acted. Let it be said that you moved. Let it be said that you tried. Let it be said that you lived through action. Persistence is the secret ingredient. It is not talent. It is not luck. It is persistence. The ones who win are not the ones who start strong. They are the ones who keep going when strength fades. They are the ones who keep walking when the road is long. They are the ones who keep believing when the world doubts them. Persistence turns ordinary into extraordinary. Persistence turns effort into excellence. Persistence turns failure into victory. Think of the river carving through stone, not because it is powerful in a single moment, but because it flows endlessly, day after day, year after year. Persistence is the river. Persistence is the force that shapes destiny. So when you feel tired, keep moving. When you feel hopeless, keep believing. When you feel broken, keep rising. Because persistence is the proof of discipline. And discipline is the art of choosing pain now, so you don't suffer later. Persistence is the quiet strength that builds empires. It is the unseen effort behind every success. It is the countless hours no one applauds. It is the sacrifices no one notices. It is the determination no one celebrates. But persistence is the reason the victory comes. Persistence is not glamorous. It is not dramatic. It is not loud. It is steady. It is consistent. It is relentless. Persistence is the student who studies every night. Persistence is the athlete who trains every morning. Persistence is the artist who creates every day. Persistence is the dreamer who refuses to quit. Persistence is the refusal to surrender. Persistence is the decision to continue. Persistence is the will to endure. Ask yourself, how many times have you stopped too soon? How many times have you quit just before the breakthrough? How many times have you given up when persistence was all you needed? The tragedy is not in failing after persistence. The tragedy is in quitting before persistence had its chance. Because persistence always pays. Persistence always wins. Persistence always transforms. Every mountain is climbed step by step. Every book is written page by page. Every victory is earned day by day. Persistence is the accumulation of effort. Persistence is the compounding of discipline. Persistence is the layering of courage. So do not stop. Do not quit. Do not surrender. Persistence is the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. Persistence is the difference between those who start and those who finish. Persistence is the difference between those who wish and those who live. And when your story is told, let it not be said that you quit. Let it be said that you endured. Let it be said that you persisted. Let it be said that you rose through persistence. Persistence is the secret ingredient. Persistence is the hidden strength. Persistence is the proof of discipline. Persistence is the mark of greatness. Persistence is the path to victory. One day your story will be told. And when it is told, what will it say? Will it say you waited? Will it say you hesitated? Will it say you never tried? Or will it say you dared? Will it say you rose? Will it say you lived? Legacy is not built in comfort. Legacy is built in courage. Legacy is built in persistence. Legacy is built in action. Legacy is the echo of your choices. It is the ripple of your actions. It is the mark you leave behind, long after your voice has faded, long after your footsteps have stopped. Every day you are writing your legacy. Every decision is a sentence. Every action is a paragraph. Every season of your life is a chapter. And one day the book will be complete. What will it say? Will it be a story of hesitation or a story of courage? Will it be a story of regret or a story of persistence? Will it be a story of waiting or a story of action? Legacy is not about fame. Legacy is not about wealth. Legacy is not about recognition. Legacy is about impact. Legacy is about influence. Legacy is about the lives you touch, the hearts you inspire, the people you lift. Legacy is the student who becomes a teacher. Legacy is the parent who raises a child with courage. Legacy is the worker who inspires others by example. Legacy is the dreamer who proves that dreams can be lived. Legacy is not built in a single moment. It is built day by day. It is built choice by choice. It is built action by action. Legacy is the accumulation of courage. Legacy is the compounding of persistence. Legacy is the layering of discipline. So begin now. Take the step. Make the call. Write the page. Start the journey. Because the real tragedy is not in failing. The real tragedy is in never trying. Legacy is not about perfection. It is about persistence. Legacy is not about certainty. It is about courage. Legacy is not about guarantees. It is about action. When your story is told, let it not be said that you waited. Let it not be said that you hesitated. Let it not be said that you never tried. Let it be said that you dared. Let it be said that you rose. Let it be said that you lived. Legacy is the proof of your courage. Legacy is the evidence of your persistence. Legacy is the mark of your discipline. Legacy is the story of your action. And when the final chapter is written, let it be a story worth telling. Let it be a story worth remembering. Let it be a story worth living. Because the greatest mistake is not failure. The real tragedy is never trying. The tragedy is not in falling. The tragedy is in never rising. The tragedy is in never trying. So rise, so dare, so live. Let your story be one of courage. Let your story be one of persistence. Let your story be one of action. Because the greatest mistake is not failure. The real tragedy is never trying. Failure will visit you. Fear will challenge you. Doubt will test you. But courage will carry you. Persistence will sustain you. Action will transform you. And legacy will remember you. Do not wait for tomorrow. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for certainty. Begin now. Step forward now. Act now. Because every moment you delay, the dream fades. Because every hesitation, the vision weakens. Because every pause, the opportunity slips away. But every act of courage strengthens you. Every act of persistence builds you. Every act of action transforms you. The world does not belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who move. It belongs to those who dare. It belongs to those who rise. So rise through fear. Rise through failure. Rise through doubt. Rise through pain. Rise through rejection. Rise through struggle. Because rising is proof of life. Rising is proof of courage. Rising is proof of persistence. And when your story is told, let it not be said that you waited. Let it not be said that you hesitated. Let it not be said that you never tried. Let it be said that you dared. Let it be said that you rose. Let it be said that you lived. Because the greatest mistake is not failure. The real tragedy is never trying. So rise, so dare, so live.